you're trying to stop eating fast food, that's not good for you. But if you're going to eat fast food, here's a tip. Always pay with a 50, right? Because most of those kids suck at math. This works really well. I went to Rally's the other day, ordered $13 worth of food, paid with a 50. They gave me my food and $56 in change. Got free food and gas money. Apparently they thought I paid with a 70. Those are rare, right? Yeah. I say rare because I think you could get a 70 at Fifth Third Bank. Right? They're not very good at math either. Call themselves Fifth Third instead of something that makes sense, like 1 2/3 Bank. Some of you aren't laughing. You see, 5 isn't going to 3. That's where the joke is. Their slogan is, banking made simple, fractions, not so much. Recently had a birthday. I turned 34. I was really excited about it. It's not really a milestone birthday, but I was pretty excited. Finally outliving Jesus, right? I think that's a big one. Do I have to die for my own sins now? I don't know the rules. Not very religious. I don't go to church or anything, but I do follow God on Twitter. It's probably close enough. If I was going to go to church, I'd probably go to that Solid Rock church, right? Because I'm a big fan of cocaine. So you've heard. We got that the new Touchdown Jesus, or I don't know what they call it these days. Bring it in Jesus. Yeah, $5 footlong Jesus. I've heard that one. What they call it. I wish I would have been there to build that thing. Been on the crew that helped rebuild that thing, right? Because I think that resurrecting Jesus is a lofty addition to any resume, right? I figure, who's not going to hire him now, They'd be like, I'm sorry, sir, you're just not what we're looking for. And he'd be like, really? Did you see where I resurrected Jesus? And he'd be like, yeah, I did, but that still doesn't qualify you to be a surrogate mother. That's the end of that joke. It's pretty fun. I bought myself an iPad for my birthday because I deserved it. It was $600 I paid for it. And the lady at the counter, she asked me, she said, would you like to get the AppleCare insurance to cover the device? And I was like, well, how much is it? And she was like, it's $600. Which doesn't sound like a deal, right? It sounds like a buy 2, get 1 fee. That's what I would call it. It's ridiculous, right? It's probably cheaper to just adopt an Asian kid. I figure, why mess with the warranty when you can just purchase the manufacturer? I guess the message here is that rice is cheap. Anywho. It's cold outside. I had a possum crawl in my garage the other day. It's not that funny. Had a possum crawl in my garage the other day, and it was crawling with its front legs, but it was dragging its back legs, And I didn't know if it was really injured, or if it was just playing paraplegic, Right? Because sometimes possums will play dead, But I didn't know if they could also play Lieutenant Dan. Look at him with his little flask. I gotta wrap this up soon. I'll leave you guys with this one. This is my favorite story from Christmas. My niece is getting to that age where she's starting to get suspicious, around the holidays, And she came to me on Christmas Eve this year, and she asked me, so how does Santa get around to every single house in one night? And I didn't know what to say, right? So I was like, well, Santa's a hard worker, probably Mexican. Hell, he sure knows his way around a roof, you know? Crosses international borders completely undetected. A lot of evidence, right? I think I convinced her too, because instead of milk and cookies, she left out chips and salsa. That's my time, folks. My name's Jonathan Craig.